Star Trek Section 31 released yesterday, Paramount Plus. And I gotta say, I really enjoy this movie. If you are not a Star Trek fan, this is a perfect movie for you because it doesn't do what Star Trek usually does, and that's get super deep in Star Trek lore in regards to their plots. So if you watch Discovery, if you watch Picard, if you watch Lower Decks, all of these shows you need to watch after watching all the shows from either the original series, Next Generation, Voyager, or Deep Space Nine, even Enterprise, right? So you have to have a base knowledge of those shows to watch the new shows. Whereas with Section 31, even though it's technically a spin-off episode, you don't need to know any of that stuff. So if you're not a Star Trek fan, Section 31 is for you because it's just packed full of action. The movie does a good job of encompassing who she is as a character, the Empress. The only thing it really couldn't do, and that the show does, Discovery, is show how absolutely terrible she is. Because she is just a terrible, terrible person when she leads the Terran Empire. And then we see her evolution through Discovery. So this is, at the end of that evolution, her next step, because on Discovery, spoiler alert, they send her on her way to join Section 31. So that actually happened on that show. So this movie is in fact in that lore and that lineage of Discovery. But you don't really need to know that to watch this movie. This movie stands by itself in regards to the action, to the plot line. I didn't see it. I had no idea who the villain was in this. I'm usually pretty good at picking those things out. So the mystery they had was very solid. One of the reasons why I love Star Trek is I always said it's like a crime mystery. It's like, you know, true crime in outer space. And this movie definitely was that. And I hope they do more of these. I think they could keep going. I mean, I really saw it as sort of an episodic sort of thing, but that didn't really fit in any of the shows. You know, that was what I loved about Enterprise. They would always do these, like, you know, 4 or 5, 6 week story arcs. And that's what this felt like. That they could have made it a show, but it just made more sense to make it a movie. So I'll give it 5 banjo strums. This is a must-see, Section 31, even if you're not a Star Trek fan. Check it out today on Paramount Plus.